Hi Pisces, welcome or welcome back. Um, if this is your first time here, welcome. It's been a while since I've done readings online. And if you're wondering who I am or where I've been, there is a whole playlist on my spiritual journey. I give you all the ins and outs of um, my 5, 6 year journey that I went through. And for anyone on a spiritual journey, it may help you to kind of understand what you're going through. If you do have any questions about your own spiritual journey, um, or would like a reading, there is a link below to book time with me. Okay. So Pisces, just getting your general energy. I'm trying to get back into doing online readings and see where you're at right now. Okay. So for Pisces, who is Pisces right now? Got the Nine of Water, the Nine of Cups. Across this Pisces. Five of Fire. This is my simmering card. This Five of Wands usually talks about some kind of chaos or conflict in our life. Something could have happened where you're kind of sitting there, kind of simmering about it. You can see her. She's kind of just sitting there under this fire energy. So there's something about with the Nine of Cups that talks about our hopes and dreams and wishes, achieving those things. It's also a nine, so that talks about endings. And then we have the Five of Fire, the Five of Wands with conflict. It almost makes me think of, how at the beginning of the year we do our resolutions, our New Year's resolutions, right? And you say, okay, this year I'm going to accomplish this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to save this amount of money and I'm going to go on this trip or something like that. And, you're going along and here we are in August now and you've been doing everything, accomplishing all your goals, your hopes, your dreams. And then something kind of happens where there's this conflict and something kind of stops that. So with that nine, there's been some kind of ending to that pace that you've been going along, everything's going well, and then all of a sudden something stops you in your tracks. And that's where that simmering is. Like, how did this happen? Like, maybe like all of a sudden a big bill comes and you had all these plans that going into the end of the year that you're going to take this trip and you're going to still save this amount of money. And then all of a sudden this huge bill comes in that you had no idea um, was coming. So kind of stops this progress of these hopes and dreams dead in its tracks, right? So the thing is, like, now you got to kind of start over again because nine again is about endings. Let's get out your other cards. Just basically see. The Page of Earth. Hmm. We got Six of Water, the Six of Cups. I'm going to get out the last two, and we could talk about the whole thing, okay? Past energy. I see what's. Oh, they are all over the place. We got Four of Fire, Four of Wands, future. We started doing this. I don't really have a big enough desk, so that's why I'm flying off my table here. There we go. We got the Queen of Fire. Okay, I like it. Yep. And we got Six of Air at the bottom. Six of Swords. So, like I said, with my example here, take it as it resonates for you. I feel like you've had this hope dream of this like checklist almost. Like I'm going to do this, do that, get this done, go on this trip, save this amount of money, whatever it may be for you. I'm gonna find my dream person this year. I don't know. Whatever it is for you. Um, I feel like you have been in a really good place with getting all those things done. You've been moving along, right? And then something kind of came to a dead stop where there's been some kind of reevaluation of that checklist. And it almost is kind of like with my example, all of a sudden this big bill shows up. And it kind of almost kind of breaks your heart because you're like, I told everybody that I'm going to be doing this and that. And now I have to say, like, I can't do these things, so I can't go on that trip. And there's some regret and there's some hurt and there's some pain. But there's also an energy of sometimes we have to take a step back and reevaluate the things that we set in motion because there may be changes to some things. It's almost like this small tower came in and kind of broke down what you had in place. The towers can be a good thing too, because it kind of makes you kind of sit and reevaluate where you've been, where you're going, and really maybe those things weren't working as well as you thought they were, and kind of changing your plans around. So now you can move forward in a different way. Okay. Because I feel like going forward with that Six of Swords on the bottom, you're going to be going from a place of where things weren't feeling well um, currently to a place that things are going to start going well. And you're going to be in this Queen of Fire of this energy of doing things better. Okay. because you're going here from this Four of Fire to the Queen of Fire, right? From the past to the future, like really lighting your way forward. Hopefully that made sense. But there's a re-evaluation going on for you. You've been going, 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 and there's a stop. There's an ending. There's a reevaluation. And by you reevaluating that checklist of the things that you wanted to do, it's kind of like it's it's taking you in a different direction that's going to be better for you in the long run. Okay. That's what the message is. Okay. All right, Pisces. That's it for you guys this week. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for being here. If you would like your own personal reading, there is a link to book time with me. Please like, share, and subscribe.